uniforms trimmed in white and gold. White numbers and letters. Glasgow blue numbers and letters. Brandon Greer, 6'3", jumping against 6'6", Poppy Franklin. Barren County moving left to right. Glasgow right to left. Jim Radford will toss up the basketball as we get set for the district championship game. Here's the toss to the tap. It is tapped and tapped around again. Chased down by Spencer Clemens. And Barren County will bring it up. We're just underway. Spencer Clemens with the basketball. Working against Nathan Holmes. Sends it down into Greer. Greer turns inside, puts it up, it won't go. Battle for the rebound, taps around, knocks up in the air. Pulled down by Barren to the baseline, trying to go up. And apparently he steps on the baseline. And it's going to be loud. It's going to be so loud in here you can't hear the whistles blow.
You're right, Jay. No, I didn't hear a thing there. Good rebound dug out, but just a little bit too deep.
As J.R. Wade brings it over the line against Daniel Bird. Gets a pick from Landrum. Now Wade wants to go to the baseline. And it is knocked out of bounds off the leg of Bradley Haynes, I believe. And it'll go back to Scotty's. Played 32 seconds, no score. Nathan Holmes, left side of the basket. In the corner, it goes to Landrum, left side. Here is Wade. Pitches it over the right side to Shannon. Wheels it down inside to Landrum. He'll put it up and in.
Little miss assignment there. Coach Jay are triangling two. They're chasing Holmes and Wade. Glasgow straight man-to-man, now pressing.
Brian Clemens will bring it up for the Trojans. Glasgow leads 2-0. Here is Brian Clemens with the basketball on the dribble. Glasgow man-to-man defense, works to the right side, bounce pass off to Spencer Clemens. Spencer breaks into the lane, goes under, and puts it up. It is no good, gets it on rebound, no good. On the follow-up rebound by Poppy Franklin. Off to Holmes. Down it goes to Landrum. Landrum fakes, now moves, he's double-teamed, slapped away. Brian Clemens comes up with it. Brian Clemens with the basketball for Barren. Long pass goes down to Haynes, he'll go under, puts it up, good.
Strong move. Thought he took a bump there, but a strong move to finish it.
2-2. J.R. Wade for the basketball for the Glasgow Scotties. Out near the timeline, on the dribble against Daniel Bird. Gets a pick, pulls up, 12-footer. Got it.
Got to have some help there off the pick. It looks like man-to-man, Jay, but they're in a triangle back there. They're just matching up out the triangle.
Brian Clemens for the basketball. Brings it over the line. Against Shannon. Now, Coach John Tinsley hollering some instructions.
Coach needs to slow the pace a little bit, Jay. This is not their pace.
4-2, Glasgow. Here's a pass knocked away and stolen by J.R. Wade. Wade drives the basket, lays it up, rolled off. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Holmes on the rebound. And Barren County will get it.
A good hustle back by Spencer there to not foul and force the missed layup.
Daniel Bird will put the ball into play. Pressure by the Scotties. Here comes Spencer Clemens down the right sideline against Holmes. Stops the dribble. Cross-court pass over to Greer. Fakes the three. Drives the baseline. Whistle. They call him for a moment.
He did it. No argument for Brandon at all. He just got the ball called in the wrong direction. Trying to get Poppy Franklin out and then put it on the dribble and go around it.
3 turnovers on Barren County here in the early going. It is 4-2 Scotties. 5:48 to play first quarter. J.R. Wade with the basketball for the Scotties, working against Daniel Bird, gets a pick from Landrum, rolls off to the baseline. He steps on the baseline, trying to get around Bradley Haynes, and the Trojans will get it back.
The last time Jay Trojans chased J.R. Wade, and he stayed down in the corner and didn't get many catches. Now he's playing point guard where he gets the ball in his hands more.
Daniel Bird will put it into play, sends it in bounds to Spencer Clemens, up court it goes to Greer. Greer down the left side, pulls up and waits, hands it off to Brian Clemens. Here's Brian, driving to the baseline. Reverses it, got it. Beautiful move.
Used the rim to protect himself from Poppy Franklin.
Tied at 4. Here's Poppy Franklin with a long three that is off high. Rebound by Brian Clemens. Brian Clemens whips it down to Bird in the corner for a three. It is no good. Rebound by Greer. Going back up. It is no good. Gets his own rebound. Back up again. It's too hard. And the rebound comes off to Shannon for Glasgow.
Not the Trojan pace. Take some quick shots, though, Jay.
Shannon in the corner. Holmes will try it for a three. No good. Rebound by County. Trying to clear Franklin off of him. Gives it now to Spencer Clemens. Spencer Clemens works it up court. Stops. Kicks it off now to Brian Clemens. Brian pops a three outside. It is coming off. Rebound by Grant Landrum of Glasgow. Outlet pass to Nathan Holmes. Diagonal pass. Franklin, who he runs into Brian Clemens. Oh, they call a block on Brian.
Close. Really close. Really close, Jay. Could have gone either way. Brian moved in right at the last second. Jay. It really was a tough call to make, really close.
And Poppy Franklin was leaning in.
Yeah, it was close. It really was.
And Franklin will be at the line to shoot 2 shots.
Glasgow, Jay, goes about 9 or 10 deep. They have the depth to play at this pace. Trojans, I tell you now, the Trojans need to slow this pace a little bit. They haven't played like this all year. The team that plays at a slower pace needs to get it more to their liking.
Franklin missed the first of 2. He'll have one more. It goes up, and it is no good. Ball tapped out, whistle, and a foul. And this one's going to be on Shannon of Glasgow. That is his first. And the team's first. Barren County will have the ball.
A big pressure game, Jay. We said it all year. If you let the little bumps and pushes go early, it gets out of hand on you. And the referee's doing a good job here, making a couple of calls and getting this thing calmed down.
Here's a lob out to Greer. Got 2 on 2. Greer pulls up with a 12-foot jumper. Rim's no good. The rebound by J.R. Wade of Glasgow. Here is Wade driving. Dumps it off to Franklin. Puts it up. Shot blocked by Greer or Haynes. But they called a foul.
Boy, must have got him with his body, Jay. Looked like a really good block.
And on Brandon Greer, that's foul number 1, and a second foul on Barren County. As Glasgow will make a substitution. Will Whiteside, 6'3", 173, and a senior, averaging about 7 points a ball game, comes in to replace Grant Landrum. 4-4 the score with 4:26 to play here in the first quarter. Franklin at the line. Here's the shot. It is good this time.
Both teams really tied in the shooting on an early going, Jay. Brandon Greer's missed a couple of shots he usually makes, and just a little tight, a little anticipation here. Hope there's no fire marshal around because we're now crammed into the entrance, too.
We sure are. Franklin got them both. It is 6-4, Glasgow. Pass comes into Brian Clemens, flips it up towards the Greer. The middle goes to Bird. Bird works to the right side. Now switches back to the left. Gives it off in the corner. Spencer Clemens for 3. Got it.
Important for Spencer to have a good shooting night, Jay. He's really had some good games here lately.
J.R. Wade stops and pops a 3. It's short. Battle for the rebound. Loose. Picked up by Spencer Clemens. Spencer Clemens has it for Barren County. The Trojans lead it 7-6 over Glasgow. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. And Spencer Clemens brings it over the timeline against Nathan Holm. Works to the left side. Sends it off in the corner to Daniel Bird. Daniel Bird looking, going down low, and it's going to be out of bounds to Glasgow.
Well, if that wasn't it, that was a really bad pass there, Jay. Brandon had no chance to get that one.
Another substitution for Glasgow, number 12, Casey Calhoun, 5'10", 159 of the sophomore. Here's Calhoun to the right wing in the corner to Whiteside. They go down him to Franklin. He'll put it up and in as Haynes hits the deck. And Franklin has 4. Glasgow back on top, 8-7.
Haynes just a little late.
Bird flips it off now to Spencer Clemens. Down the right side, it goes to Haynes. He'll pop it up. It is no good. Rebound by Calhoun of the Scotties. Off to J.R. Wade. Wade moves in, puts it up. It is rolling good, and a foul.
Telling you, Jay, Barren County's going to have to slow the tempo. Glasgow, they've already played 2 extra players. They like to run, and Barron's going to have to run some offense, not get into a running game.
Randy Knuckles will come in for Barren County. 6'2", 215, a senior, replacing Bradley Haynes. That was Brian Clemens' second personal foul.
Ooh, that foul trouble could be huge, Jay.
And the third team foul of the Trojans. J.R. Wade puts it in the air. It is good, and Glasgow takes an 11-7 lead over Barren County. Brian Clemens up court to Knuckles, gives it back to Brian Clemens. Back to Knuckles, right-hand side. Knuckles looking, put down the dribble. In the corner, he is trapped, has to throw it back, and it's deflected. Shannon has it for Glasgow. Shannon down the right side, pulls up, goes down to the baseline, working underneath. Here's a shot blocked by Knuckles. Greer picks it up. Shot was blocked on Whiteside.
Nice block. Really nice block.
Here's Brian Clemens into the front court. 2:50 to play. First quarter. Spencer Clemens up the baseline. Forces up the shot. No good. Trying to get his own rebound. It's tapped to Franklin. And here comes the Scotties on the run. J.R. Wade. Crossover. Pull up in the lane. No good. Knocked away. As Knuckles picks it up. And Barren County will call a timeout. 20-second timeout. the Trojans. 2:31 to play here in the first quarter. It's Glasgow 11, Barren County 7.
So, Jay, Barren County, as we look at the stats here, Barren County is playing Glasgow's tempo right now, Jay. You can't just change your tempo here at the end of the year. You're going to have to play the pace and offense, play what's been making you play better. Trojans shooting a lot of quick shots, I think, Jay. Need to run a little more offense.
Trojans 2 out of 11 from two-point range. Glasgow 4 out of 6 from two-point range.
That's your story right there. But just a 4-point deficit, so still closely contested. Barren County playing pretty good defense, causing them some problems. A couple of good block shots. Brian Clemens must not get another foul for a good long time.
Brian Clemens with 2 personal fouls. Spencer Clemens with the basketball. The 2-2-1 half-court trap as it comes down to Bird. Out it comes to Spencer Clemens. Spencer out front with the basketball. Sends it left side to Bird. Bird against Whiteside, picks up his dribble. Out high it comes to Knuckles. Knuckles sends it off in the corner to Spencer Clemens. Out it comes, knocked away, and Shannon comes up with it. Over the right side to Whiteside. He'll try it from long range. Got it for 3.
Trojans need a bucket right here.
14-7. Greer gives it off to Spencer Clemens. Spencer trying to get it over the timeline. Picks up his dribble. Gives it over to Greer. Greer with the basketball. Back to Spencer Clemens. Over to Brian Clemens. Brian pulls up. Got it.
That's his shot right there.
14-9. Here is Shannon. Basketball. Lobs it down into Franklin. Turns, puts it up. It's rolled off. Gets his own rebound. Back up. Too hard. Taps up in the air. Taps up again. And it goes.
Oh, he was. The Glasgow player was just trying to tap the rebound to himself and win the basket.
16-9 Glasgow. Bird drives against Franklin. Puts it up. It is good. And a foul. Nice drive by Daniel Bird. Franklin gets the foul. His first, team second. And it'll be 1 for Daniel Bird. Makes it a 16-11 ball game. Trojans trailing by 5. A minute 15 to play in the first quarter. Franklin's going to come out of the ball game for the Scotties, replaced by Spencer Hoover, number 44, a 6'4", 168-pound senior. Bradley Haynes back in the game for the Trojans, replacing Brandon Greer. And Daniel Bird at the line for 1 shot. Here's the free throw. It is rattling out of there. And Glasgow with the basketball. Jordan Spillman waiting to check in for the Trojans. Down to minute 7 to play here in the first quarter. Shannon just holds the ball out front.
Now you see your 1-3 and a chaser, Jay. 1-3 and a chaser on J.R. Wade. It's easy to see with a floor spread. Coach tends to maybe change it up here. Glasgow's content to hold it.
53 seconds left. Spencer Clemens comes up to apply a little pressure on Shannon. He'll flip it over to J.R. Wade. J.R. Wade working the left side. He'll drive to the basket, puts it up. It is good, and a foul on Haynes. I don't know about that one.
That looked like a no call to me. I didn't see much contact made on anybody. It looked like he jumped around Haynes, Jay, and I didn't really see any contact. I don't know. He had a better view than I did.
Wade gets the basket. Foul on Haynes, his first. Team's fourth. Makes it 18-11 Glasgow. And Wade with a chance to make a three-point play, and it is in and out. And Whiteside coming over the back, taps it, and Spencer Clemens comes up with the basketball. 18-11. Spencer Clemens against J.R. Wade. In the corner, here is Brian Clemens for 3. Drills it.
Boy, big shot for the Trojans there. Needed that one.
18-14. Glasgow by 4 with 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wade crosses midcourt. Still on the dribble. Angles off to the right side. Way out front with it. 13 seconds. Wade may take it one-on-one here. And they've got it spread out. 8 seconds. Wade loses a handle on it, and Spillman picks it up, gives to...
Oh. Spencer was on the baseline.
Spencer was on the baseline. Spillman, that is. Wow.
Again, he had a lot better view of it than anybody else, so I guess he was looking right down the line. He's going to give Glasgow a chance to get a shot here, right down there on where you can run your out-of-bounds play for a shot. I think Shannon's got some blood. He's going to have to take a seat here.
Brandon Greer's going to check back in for Barren County, replacing Spencer Clemens. All right. Calhoun will put the ball into play. Calhoun feeds it to Wade. Long, high arching three is partially blocked. And that's going to end the first quarter. Shot will not count on the putback. For 18-14 the score. Glasgow leads Barren County at the end of one quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is the boys' championship game. District 15 on Wobo Sports. Brian Clemens working the right side, going down in low to Haynes, trying to go up. He's had his shot blocked on him by Franklin, and stolen away by Spencer Clemens. He lays it in.
Great steal. Great steal.
23-22. Here is Landrum. Kicks it out now to Gardner. Gardner out on top over the right side of home in the corner to Calhoun. And throws the ball. It's going to come back. Nope. Stay back. And a whistle reach in on Daniel Bird. Cheap foul right there.
Almost a steal for a layup. Yeah, almost a steal for a layup.
That'll be the first foul on Bird. Fifth one on the Trojans. In the half, J.R. Wade returns to the game for the Scotties. And Daniel Bird will be guarding him. Here is Nathan Holm with it out front. Glasgow on top by one, 23-22. Matt Gardner on the right wing. In the corner to Landrum. Right-hand side. Back to Gardner. Gardner flips it over to Holm, and now here's J.R. Wade to the left wing. Back to Holm. Holm back over the right side to Gardner. Gardner now to Holm. Holm penetrates, throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebound by Brian Clemens of the Trojans. And now the Trojans can take the lead this trip down. Brian Clemens with the ball, still in the dribble, gives it out to Greer. Brandon Greer with the basketball. Puts down the dribble, circles out with it. Now he picks up his dribble, gives it back to Brian Clemens, penetrating. Here's a little jumper off the glass. It won't fall. And the rebound by Franklin. Left side is Holm. He'll try it for three. It is no good. Rebound by Brandon Greer. And now the Trojans can take the lead once again this trip down. Trailing by one, 23-22. Here's Brandon Greer, way out front of the left side. Just stops. And I think we're going to try to slow it down a little bit here. Maybe rest a little bit, too.
Well, Glasgow's played a lot of people.
Spencer Clemens with the ball out front. Spencer against Matt Gardner, putting the pressure on him a little bit out there. Flips it off now to Greer, right-hand side. Now Greer wants to drive. Can't go against Franklin. Backs it out, looking for help. Gives it back to Spencer Clemens. Here's Spencer. Wheels around Franklin. And a whistle and a foul. And let's see who this one's on. A holding foul on Glasgow. And let's see.
I'll say this for these referees, Jay. They're working hard.
Yeah.
They're really sweating. They're working to get in positions, and they're doing the best. They're calling what they see the best they can. They're really working hard.
Foul on Matt Gardner, his second, team's fourth. Shannon comes back in to replace him. Barren County ball, right side of the Trojan basket. And Spencer Clemens into Greer. Here's the jumper. It's up. It is good by Greer.
Good play. Wide open shot. No defense there.
A 10-footer on the right baseline. And Barren County on top by one. Here is Franklin. Twisting, turning move. Puts it up and in. 8 points for Franklin. And now Franklin went down. I don't know if he's okay.
I think he probably, it wasn't anything malicious. I think he just hit a spot that was already wet. They need to get a towel out on the floor. I guarantee it's a wet spot now.
And Spencer Hoover will come in to replace Franklin.
Probably caught his backbone there a little bit, maybe back of his head on the floor. He'll be back, I'm sure, pretty soon.
County will have the basketball as they trail Glasgow by 1, 25-24. They're going to try to wipe up that wet spot down there in the free throw lane of the Glasgow end. 3:20 to play here in the first half. But a good ball game so far.
Well, both teams playing hard. I think both teams start to play a little better as the game goes on, too. Just a little nerves maybe at the beginning. Glasgow's sticking with their man-to-man with their full court pressure. Not trapping a lot out of it, though.
Daniel Bird to the backcourt. Spencer Clemens with the ball now. Being pressured, knocks loose on the floor, picked up by J.R. Wade. Wade drives under, puts it up, missed it, rebound by Shannon, falls to the floor, and that'll be traveling. Shannon just kind of sits there for a moment. Holm comes out of the game. Will Whiteside back in to replace him. Here is Greer. Up court to Bird. Bird bounces underneath the Haynes. He'll put it up. He got hammered by Hoover. He tried to reach in and tie it up.
He grabbed the ball. There's no intentional foul there. I'm sure you asked for it, but it was a hard foul, but it was a hard foul right on top of the basketball. And Bradley had one thing in mind there, and that was a tomahawk.
Yep, he was going to jam it home. That was a good pass from Bird to dish it off to him there. Bradley Haynes for 2 shots.
If he had grabbed him that violently, it'd definitely been an intentional foul, but he had both hands right on the ball.
First one's up, no good by Bradley Haynes. And now Franklin will return to the Scotty lineup, replacing Hoover.
Just needed to collect himself for a second, I'm sure.
And Haynes will try it again. We could tie it up here at 25 all with 2:59 left in the half. Bradley Haynes puts this one up, and it's in and out. Glasgow with the basketball coming the other way. Here is Shannon off to Whiteside. They go down inside to Franklin. Works against Haynes. Missed the shot. Rebound batted up in the air. Pulled down by Spencer Clemens.
Great pull.
Spencer Clemens works it up court against Will Whiteside. Almost lost his footing there. Out front with it. Bounces it off to Greer. Greer covered up by Franklin. And here's a pass deflected, and it's going to give it to Glasgow.
Trojans not getting into any kind of offense the last couple of times, Jay, and not getting good shots.
All right, J.R. Wade brings it up. Daniel Bird staying with him with 2:20 left. Wade with 7 points in the first quarter. Works off the screen. Here's the jumper by Wade. It is no good. Rebound by Shannon. Fakes, goes up. It is good, and a foul. Foul is going to be on Bradley Haynes, his second, team 6. And it's a 27-24 Glasgow lead as Randy Knuckles will return to the lineup for Barren County.
I tell you, a little exchange there right after the basket, Jay. There was a little extracurricular on both teams' parts, and Mr. Larry Smith, the referee, is right in the middle of it. He said, guys, that's enough of that. I don't want to hear any more of that. So he is right on top of his job right there. And a lot of times that has a big bearing on the game. It's both ways. Both teams just a little too much mouthing, and referee right on top of things.
And Shannon gets the three-point play. And the ball knocked out of bounds by J.R. Wade, 28-24. Glasgow by 4. 2:10 left to play second quarter. And let's see what we got here. And Jim Radford talking with...
Still just talking about the mouthing, Jay, I'm sure.
Okay. Franklin comes out, replaced by Hoover. Barren County ball. Daniel Bird sends it into play to Spencer Clemens. Spencer working it over the timeline against J.R. Wade. Sends it off down to Brian Clemens. He's in a trap. Back to Spencer. Over to Greer. Greer pulls up. 10-footer. Bounces off. And a whistle. And what do we have? A foul. Let's see. A push pushing off foul called on Randy Knuckles, they say. Well, his first, team 7th. Now the Scotties will be in the bonus.
I'll say it again. These guys are really working hard, Jay. They're trying to get into position. I didn't see what Randy did, but Randy usually plays pretty physical in there, and evidently just pushing off too much on the rebound.
Brandon Landrum will be at the free throw line for 1 and 1.
Brandon Greer, you have to get going, Jay. Usually knocks in that shot.
Yeah. And here's the shot by Landrum. Good. That pulls Glasgow out to a 5-point lead at 29-24.
A little bit of a dangerous 2 minutes there for the Trojans, Jay. You don't want to see that 6-point lead go to 10, where you could knock the chip off of it a little bit. Glasgow's a very explosive team. Important trip next time down.
And that one comes out, knocked by Whiteside and out of bounds. He just slapped it.
Well, by knocking it out of bounds, it gives the team a chance to set up the press anyway. So that Glasgow's looking like may turn up the pressure a little bit.
Comes into Greer. Greer turns up court, puts down the dribble now, looking. Back over to Spencer Clemens. Spencer races over the timeline. Pulls it now, had it knocked away. Reach in on J.R. Wade. Got him on the arm. His first, team 6. So the Trojans still not in the bonus yet.
Really close to a walk there. Spencer picked up at a bad place. Saw that burn the Trojan nets a couple times last night, picking it up across half court. Trojans need a bucket right here, Jay.
And Bird will put it into play. Into Spencer Clemens. Spencer works it over the timeline. He's in a trap. Feeds it off to Knuckles. Now to Brian Clemens. Lays it up with the left hand. Kind of pulled it from his hip and put it up and in.
Pretty left-handed scoop.
29-26. Barren County trailing by 3 with 1:27 to play in the first half. Whiteside on the right wing. In the corner it goes to Landrum. Landrum flips it back underneath to Whiteside. He puts it up and in.
So much defense focused on Franklin, Jay, that the weak side was not there for, it's all focused on Franklin. And you got to give up something every once in a while.
31-26, Scotties by 5. Brian Clemens out front with the basketball, putting the dribble down.
Need to get in a set here.
Down to a minute to play and a half. Out to Spencer Clemens. Spencer to the free throw line. A whistle and a foul. Some hand checking going on out there. And I believe this one's going to be on J.R. Wade. And that is his second. And the team 7th. And now the Trojans will be in the bonus. Jordan Spillman returning the ball game for Randy Knuckles.
Basic rule of basketball, Jay, you can't stop a dribbler with your hands. That's holding and forehand checking, and you have to slide those feet. And and if you don't call that, then you don't get it under control, and it just gets worse.
Spencer Clemens 1-1. Free throw is good. He has 6 points here in the half. Trojans 3 out of 6 from the free throw line in the first half of play. Makes it 31-27. Glasgow by 4. Bonus shot by Spencer Clemens off the front of the rim. And the rebound by Franklin. Down to 51 seconds left to play in the half. As Shannon has it, sends it off left side to Landrum. Back to Shannon over the right side to Calhoun. Calhoun back to Shannon. 40 seconds left. They'll hold it for one shot. Calhoun and Shannon. Franklin trying to push himself into the back, or into the front of Brandon Greer. Calhoun just dribbles the basketball, standing still out near midcourt. Down to 19 seconds to play. They may try to go to Franklin with it inside. 13 seconds left. As Calhoun starts to get something going here. Here's Whiteside. He shuffled his feet. Goes inside, puts it up. It is no good. A whistle and a foul. Foul is on Jordan Spillman. His first. Team's 8th. Hoover returns to the game for Franklin for Glasgow, and Holm will replace Shannon. 5 seconds to play in the half. 2 shots for Will Whiteside. First one is up. It is no good. And he'll have one more. Glasgow with a 4-point lead. And Whiteside for the second shot. It's on the way. It misses everything and goes out of bounds. Now Barren County has time to get a 3-point shot off.
Usually with 5 seconds left, Jay, that's about what you do have time for, is to get back to the three-point line. Here goes Brian.
Brian Clemens with the ball at midcourt. Takes it down the right side. He'll pull up, shoots the three. It is short, misses everything. And that's the end of the first half. And after the first half of play here in the boys' 15th District Championship game, it is Glasgow 31, Barren.
Important 3 or 4 minutes here, Jay, with the 4-point lead for Glasgow. Is this 4-point lead going to go to an 8 or 10-point lead, or are the Trojans going to close it and maybe take a lead? So I think an important and the most important 3 minutes of this basketball game coming up right here. Trojans with the possession. No chance to chip away at it on the first possession.
And Daniel Bird across the way. As I think we're waiting for all the fans to get cleared off of the floor. And to get back in their seats as we get ready for the second half here. All right, Jim Radford hands the ball to Daniel Bird. Bird looking, and sends it into Brian Clemens. And Brian Clemens with the basketball against Nathan Holmes. Down the right side, gets a pick from Greer. Greer stands back, takes the three, kicks it back to Brian. Here's the three-point try. Wow.
Right out of the dressing room, about a 22-footer.
Brian Clemens with his second three-pointer, 12 points of the night, 31-30. Glasgow by 1. Here is Shannon in the corner to Holmes. He'll try it for 3 and drains it. Boy.
So simply upset. Holmes was supposed to be contested there, I'm sure.
His first field goal of the night. Here's Daniel Bird driving against J.R. Wade and slapped down by Franklin. A foul call. And let's see if
a clean block by Franklin, a bump on J.R. Wade.
Yeah, sure. And that's going to be his third. And 3 on Wade. First one on Glasgow in the second half. 2 shots for Daniel Bird. I don't know if I missed a free throw a while ago. I believe he's 0 for 2 maybe, unless he hit a layup and got fouled.
He did. That's what he did. He had a chance for a three-point play miss.
Okay, first one's good by Daniel Bird. His 5th point of the night, 34-31. Glasgow by 3. And Bird back to the line for the second of 2. It's on the way. It is rolling good. Off rim. 6 points for Bird. 34-32. Glasgow with a lead in the basketball. Here's Shannon, long range, left side, cross-court pass. Here's Holmes for 3 again. Got it.
Well, somebody's going to get a face full of Coach Tinsley after leaving him open twice. He signaled for a 20 and then changed his mind.
37-32. Glasgow by 5 now as Holmes has hit 2 back-to-back threes. And he was the guy that hurt us in that game the last time.
He sure was.
Here's Brian Clemens. Off to Greer. Greer behind the arc. He's going to pop it for 3. It is good.
He can do that. David Franklin's going to have to get out there because he can make that shot.
That cuts the lead to 2 at 37-35. Shannon, left side of the key. Swings it over the right corner to Holmes. He'll try it again for 3. It's an air ball this time. And Brian Clemens has it for Barren County. Brian Clemens will bring it up against Grant Landrum. He'll flip it off now to Spencer. Spencer will have to get it over the line against Nathan Holmes. Holmes trying to stay with him. And now he goes in the corner to Haynes, the right-hand side. Out it comes to Brian Clemens. Trojans could tie or take the lead. Here is Greer, covered up by Franklin. Now it's the drive against Franklin. A whistle and a foul on Franklin. That'll be his second. And the team's second.
Interesting part of the game plan, electing to make David Franklin extend out. Brandon Greer showing his range on his jump shot, and he can also put the ball on the floor. So a tough defensive matchup for David Franklin.
And J.R. Wade's coming out of the game, replaced by Casey Calhoun. Trojans ball, trailing by 2. Haynes will put it into play. Right baseline, sends it out to Brian Clemens. Out to Greer, top of the key. Greer beats it down into Haynes. Saves it from going out of bounds, puts it way back up in the air. Great save. Pulled down by Brian Clemens. Here's Greer driving to the basket, puts it up too hard off the board.
I like it. I like taking it at David Franklin, though. Smart play by Brandon.
Shannon with it on the left wing. Shannon off to Casey Calhoun. He'll back it out and set it up.
Still chasing Holmes, Jay. 1-3 and a chaser on Nathan Holmes.
As Calhoun goes left side with it to Shannon.
2 players with David Franklin just about the whole time.
Yep. Trying to get Franklin bottled up down low. Out front is Shannon. Left side to Calhoun. In the corner to Landry. Back to Calhoun on the wing. Here's Shannon, the key. Off to Calhoun. He'll try it for three. It is no good. Rebound by Shannon. Pumps, goes up and missed it. Ball taps out, whistle, and a foul.
It's going to be Greer over the top of Shannon. Shannon beat him to the spot there. Brandon just a little flat-footed on his block out.
And on Brandon Greer, that'll be his second personal foul. First team foul of the second half against the Trojans. 5:13 to play, third quarter. Landry up the baseline. In trouble. And he lost it. Thought he lost it out of bounds there. Here is Shannon with it out front. Shannon, left side to Calhoun. And now Landry in the corner for three. No good. Spencer Clemens with a big rebound for Barren County. Whips it out to Greer. Here's Greer in the corner to Bird. Up the baseline. Whistle and a foul. And it'll be on Casey Calhoun of the Scotties. His first, team's third. Barren County will have it out of bounds.
Jay, you think by the 25th game of the season, 26th game, that teams will know you can't give Daniel Bird the left-hand drive. He'll take it every time. He's left-handed, and you give him a crack, he'll go to the lane, he'll draw a foul or score every time.
J.R. Wade back in the game now for Glasgow, replacing Holmes. Comes into Brian Clemens. Here's Brian, pull up, 15-footer. Ooh, no good. Rebound by J.R. Wade. Glasgow with the basketball. Here's a baseball pass down to Franklin. Franklin leans in, missed the shot. Into Greer, he fell to the floor. And rebounded by the Trojans.
Great catch by Frank. I thought that was in the student section when he threw it.
Spencer Clemens brings it over the line. Trojans still with a chance to take the lead on a three-pointer. Here's Brandon Greer behind the arc, top of the key. Over the right side of Spencer Clemens. Diagonal pass in the corner to Bird. Out it comes to Greer. Greer wants to drive against Franklin. He'll pull it up in the lane. He missed it, in and out. Rebound by Franklin. Bounce pass, J.R. Wade picks it up off the floor. And he'll bring it over the timeline. Wade over to Calhoun. In the corner it goes to Landry. Here's a pass to free throw line. Shannon, he'll drive it under, scoops it up and in. Pretty move. Shannon with 5. It is 39-35. Glasgow by 4. Brian Clemens gives it to Daniel Bird. Now to Greer. Greer will work against Franklin. Fakes, goes up, shot, blocked outside. It comes to Daniel Bird. Bird to the left wing. Off to Brian Clemens. Pops it from three-point range. Got it. Wow. What a shot by Clemens.
That was a Reggie Miller shot right there, buddy.
39-38. Wade charges in. No call. Three-pointer good out of the corner by Calhoun.
I'll tell you what, Brian Clemens starting to warm up, Jay. He made that last one with people all over him.
42-38. Glasgow by 4. Here is Greer. Turns towards Franklin. Hasn't put down the dribble yet. Now dribbles back behind the arc. Gives it off to Bird. But Haynes pokes it up down low. Now here's Spencer Clemens. Wide open 8-footer. In and out and back in.
Poor defense. Wide open shot.
42-40. Glasgow by 2. J.R. Wade sends it down to Calhoun. Kicks it out to Shannon. Shannon back to Calhoun. He'll drive. Kicks it back out to Shannon. He'll try it for three. It is bouncing off. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Calhoun for pushing off.
Good call. Good call. Move Bradley Haynes right under the goal.
That'll be his second, team's fourth. Home and Whiteside.
Interesting to see, Jay. Glasgow's depth. The Trojans are right in the game, but will Glasgow's depth have a factor in the fourth quarter, playing a lot of folks?
Barren County ball against pressure by the Scotties. Inbound pass comes to Spencer Clemens. Up to Brian. In the middle it goes to Greer. Ooh, we had Haynes wide open. Fix it to Greer. He run it to Haynes and he lays it in.
He just needed a little bit more room.
Tied at 42. Here is Whiteside. Out on top to Shannon. Over the right side of Holmes. Back to Shannon. Underneath his leg. And it's going to go out of bounds. He's tapped it. It's going to be over and back anyway. The Trojans will get it and a chance to take the lead.
Shannon almost let Spencer run and get it for a layup. First turnover I've had by either team. So good to see both teams playing well and doing things smart. 20-second timeout here.
Glasgow will call the 20-second timeout with 2:21 to play in the third. It is tied at 42-42. And Barren County will have the basketball with a chance to take the lead.
Well, Jay, I said it was an important 4 minutes right there. And within the 6 minutes, Trojans, the lead didn't go from 4 to 10. It went from 4 to tied. And Trojans' defense has been very solid with the exception of leaving Nathan Holm open for a couple of threes. Glasgow, I think, really struggled against the matchup zone and the little chaser zone. Trojans starting to feel it. Brian Clemens starting to get his shot going, so I tell you what, it's going to be a war from here on in.
3 of Glasgow's 4 field goals here in the second half have been three-pointers. And 3 of 5 field goals for Barren County have been three-pointers.
Not going to Bobby Franklin, and Bobby Franklin not even in the game right now.
Not in the game. All right, Daniel Bird. Bird looking, feeds it into Spencer Clemens. Here's Spencer, being chased by Calhoun. And now Spencer working against Calhoun, and a 5-second call. Couldn't get rid of it.
That's a good call. He had it at least that long. Coach Tinley's wanting a hand check. He's not arguing the 5 seconds, Bart. He's arguing hands on him while he's dribbling.
2:15 left. And it's Glasgow's basketball as J.R. Wade will bring it over the line. Wade bounces it off to Calhoun. Calhoun out front.
Triangle at 2 now, Jay. Triangle at 2, chasing Holm and Wade.
Here is Shannon penetrating in the lane. Goes up and is charged. Oh, they caught a block on Haynes. That'll be his third. And the team's second. So the first Trojan to pick up 3 fouls, Bradley Haynes. It looked like a charge, but maybe it's because Shannon was up in the air and you got to give him room to come down. I don't know.
Close play. Really was close. One of those, either team's upset either way he caught it. It was close.
It'll be 2 shots for Shannon. He hit his only free throw on a 3-point play. First one is up, and it is good. Pulls Glasgow back out by 1 at 43-42.
With Bobby Franklin out, Jay, the triangle can match up the shooters a little bit more. Somebody's going to have to penetrate the score.
Shannon missed that one. Ball knocked up in the air, and Shannon has it for the Scotties. Off to J.R. Wade. Out to Shannon. Jordan Spillman waiting to check in for the Trojans. Here is Shannon. Flips it out to Calhoun. Back over to Shannon. Open. 3-point shot if it goes. Got it.
Well, you have to give up something, and Shannon hadn't made one from there all night.
46-42. As Bird drove to the basket, foul is going to be on Whiteside. And that will be his first. And the team's fifth. And Daniel Bird will shoot 2 shots for the Trojans as Jordan Spillman checks in for the Barren County Trojans, replacing Bradley Haynes.
Looks like a good call. I tell you what, Jay, we haven't seen this guy a whole lot. You may not always agree with the call, but he is right in position and working his tail off every time.
Bird's first free throw, no good.
Boy, he's really struggled, Jay. You know, that going goal just starts looking smaller when you miss a couple.
Bird 2 out of 4 from the line. Has 6 points in the ball game. And here's the second try. It is no good. Greer gets the rebound, goes back up off the glass, got it. Strong move. Looked like Whiteside had Greer's jersey.
Saw his jersey come out, didn't he?
J.R. Wade to the left side. Out to Shannon. 46-44. Glasgow by 2. Minute 18 to play in the third quarter. 1-3-1 zone by the Trojans.
It's like straight zone, right? Straight zone.
They'll have to watch Nathan Holm down there in the right corner. Shannon looking left, throws it over to Calhoun. Calhoun back over to Shannon. Shannon penetrating, shoots a 15-footer that is short. Rebound by Spencer Clemens. Trojans have it. Here's Brian Clemens racing down, hooks it down to Spillman. Spillman feeds it back out to Spencer Clemens for 3. It is no good. Shannon with a rebound for Glasgow. And a foul on Spillman.
Looked like a really good rebound. I guess Jordan pushed him on the way down.
That'll be his second, and the team's third.
Glasgow inching closer to the bonus, which may not be the worst thing in the world for the Trojans' sake, as Glasgow hasn't made them. That's went well tonight.
And Randy Knuckles going to check in for Barren County, replacing Jordan Spillman. Well, Franklin's back in for Glasgow now with 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And Glasgow with a 2-point lead at 46-44. Calhoun with the basketball. Over to Wade. Down to the corner, Holm. Almost drops it out of bounds. Kicks it back out to Calhoun. Hooks it over the left side, Shannon. He'll try it for 3. It is rimming off. Battle for the rebound. Knocked loose. Wade has it. Ooh, knocks into Knuckles and a charge. No charge. Should have been a charge. Randy Knuckles has picked up his second.
Yeah.
Wade threw his shoulder into Knuckles and knocked him to the floor. And it went the other way. Holm looking, feeds it out to Shannon. Shannon will back it out with 26 seconds left in the third. Bounces it over to J.R. Wade. For the two-guard front, 17 seconds left in the third quarter. J.R. Wade just standing with basketball. Got Holm down there in the right corner. Calhoun in the left corner. All right, here's J.R. Wade. He'll pop it up outside. It is short. And Calhoun can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. That's the end of the third quarter of play. And with a score after three, it is Glasgow 46, Barren County 44. We'll be back to the final 8 minutes from Brownsville after the 60-second timeout on Volvo Sports.
Glasgow Filter Products, filtration products and services. Working with Southern Kentucky's industrial and commercial facilities for over 6 years. Providing filtration solutions with a broad spectrum of products and services. From HVAC filtration to mist, smoke, and fume collection. Call Glasgow Filter Products at 678-5765. Remember, Glasgow Filter Products, filtration solutions from top to bottom.
The Paint Corner, longtime home of Porter Paints here in Glasgow and Barren County, is now operating from its new location at the brand new Square Deal Lumber Company store in Glasgow. Porter Paints can't be beat for overall quality, long life, and value. And if you need to match a special color, Wayne Wood has over 21 years of experience in working with paint customers and getting the right paint for their job. You'll also find a complete assortment of painting accessories and sundries at the Paint Corner. And since the Paint Corner is now a part of Square Deal's new store in Glasgow.
Final 8 minutes of basketball here from Brownsville, the championship game of the 15th District. Barren County outscoring Glasgow 17-15 in the third, but still trail by 2. Game was tied at 42 apiece. High post Franklin. Driving to get Greer, missed the shot. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be Barren County's ball off of Poppy Franklin.
Really aggressive move by Franklin there after the miss to try to get his rebound, and a good job for Brandon to fight him all the way.
Comes into Spencer Clemens. Here's Spencer giving it to Greer, still in the backcourt. Gives it back to Spencer. Spencer going to have to get it over the line against Holmes, and does. Spencer off on the right side. Greer back to Spencer Clemens. Spencer against Holmes, and now he pushes off.
Good call. He pushed off his off arm, Jay. I mean, that's what I thought. He pushed off. I'm sitting there looking right down to shoot at it. You just can't push off when you got the ball. I'm looking right down to shoot at it. Now, granted, they're letting a lot of hand checks go, but the offensive player can't push off either. So,
15 foul of the Trojans, 46-44, 7:20 to go. Got Spencer Clemens guarding Nathan Holmes.
triangle 2, Jay.
And Daniel Bird guarding J.R. Wade. Here is Calhoun, swings it back to Shannon. They go down inside to Franklin. He'll put it in. Pass is actually deflected, and Franklin caught it.
Coach Tennis is curious. 2 people are supposed to be assigned to Franklin. They both left him open.
Spencer Clemens with the ball. Feeds it into Greer. Goes under. Puts it up. It is good.
Oh, strong move by Brandon Greer.
48-46. Quickly down court is Calhoun. Drives the basket. Runs into Hank. That is a foul.
Easy call.
Calhoun will pick up his third. That is the 16th foul of the half against the Scotties. Haynes took the charge.
Really,
finally got one.
Really surprised Big Glasgow arguing that call. That's an easy call. He left his feet. Bradley was waiting on him a long time.
And Grant Landrum will check in for Glasgow. And he will replace Nathan Holmes. And now the Trojans with a chance to tie or take the lead this trip down with 6:50 to play.
Brian Clemens hadn't had a look for a couple of trips. Jay wouldn't mind seeing some kind of set to give. He was really feeling it 2-3 minutes ago and hasn't shot since. So need to run something good here.
Daniel Bird will put the ball into play. Comes into Spencer Clemens. He waves everybody else off. He's going to bring it up against Casey Calhoun. One-on-one. Brings it to the line. Racing down the right side. Pulls up. 10-footer. Is bouncing off. And a rebound by Shannon of Glasgow. Here is Shannon into the front court. Shannon angling to the left. Coming back out. Out near the timeline. Will set it up. Off it goes to Calhoun. Down to the corner to Landrum. Right-hand side. Landrum back out to Calhoun. They swing it around the horn. Here's Shannon penetrating, goes under, puts it up, missed the shot, taps up in the air, taps up again. Ooh, it almost went in. And a whistle and a foul. And this is going to be on Brian Clemens, and he can't believe he did anything. Sure can. His third, team 6. So both teams with 6 fouls here in the second half of play.
Well, the mistake of that defensive possession, they let Shannon get really deep in the lane with the ball there, and Trojans unable to dig out that tough rebound right there.
As Calhoun will put it into play for Glasgow. Looking, feeds it out to J.R. Wade on the right wing. Can't let him have it. Calhoun can't shoot the three. Long looping cross-court pass comes out to Shannon.
I think he pulled him up for catching that ball.
Back over to Shannon. In the corner, Landrum. He'll fire it up. It is no good. And rebound tap. Battle for it. And saved in bounds by Bird. Nope. They give it back to Glasgow.
Boy, I hope they pay these guys good, because this is a hard game to call, Jay. Two teams going at it just throat to throat, and every call is really, really tough.
48-46, 5:49 to play. Glasgow by 2 and with a basketball.
Looks like straight 1-3-1 now.
Yep.
Must not leave J.R. Wade.
Here's Calhoun going up the baseline. His double team taken away by Bradley Hayes.
Great play.
A looping pass over to Spencer Clemens. He wasn't even looking for the pass. Almost lost it over here.
Trojans with several trips to tie it up.
Feeds it into Haynes. Working inside against Franklin. Puts it up. It is no good. Tapped out of bounds. It's going to be Glasgow ball. .22 left. Glasgow with it. Leading 48-46. And the Trojans dropping back to the 1-3-1.
Glasgow not really a lot of shooters, Jake, except for J.R. Wade.
And we've called a foul on Daniel Bird out front. That's horrible. That'll be his second to the team 7. And now Glasgow will be in the bonus.
Not the man to foul, Jay. Not the man to foul if you're the Trojans.
J.R. Wade is 1 of 2 at the line. All 7 of his points came in the first quarter.
Well, the Trojans had several trips there, Jay, to tie the thing up or go ahead with a 3, and you know Glasgow's going to eventually score.
And with 5:15 to play, Wade puts it up. It's good. .46, Glasgow by 3. And Wade for the bonus. It's on the way. He got it.
Most important offensive trip of the season for the Trojans right here, Jay. Most important trip of the season.
50-46. Brian Clemens jump pass to Bird. Bird going to drive to the basket. Puts it up. He missed it. But a foul is called on Glasgow.
Sure would be nice if Daniel could have muscled that into the goal and get the 2 points in the bank. Good take, though. Good take to the rack.
Foul is on Franklin, his third, team 7. It'll be 2 shots for Daniel Bird, and he is 2 out of 5. Got to start hitting the free throws. With 5:06 to go, and Glasgow leading by 4. Daniel Bird at the line for the first of 2. It's on the way. He got it. Perfect. 7 points for Bird, and it's 50-47. Glasgow lead at 3. Can cut it to 2 here. It's up. It is good.
Boy, look good on those 2, Jay.
50-48.
Straight 1-3-1 zone again. Glasgow really don't have a lot of shooters in the game except for JR.
And here's Shannon with it. Left corner out to Calhoun. They swing it over to Wade. Wade fakes, now moves in, hooks it down inside of Franklin, and it puts it up and in. He leaned into Brian Clemens. He took the charge, but no call, and Franklin gets the basket. Point number 12 for Franklin. Brian Clemens in a trap, gives it off to Greer, left side to Spencer Clemens. in the corner to Bird. And now Bird looking, feeds it to Greer. 12-footer, bounces off. And Shannon with a rebound for Glasgow.
I wouldn't be surprised if Glasgow pull this thing out and gets the Trojans out of this zone. These coach players trying to get a timeout.
And here's the feed into Wade. He'll put it up. It's good.
You know, that's unfortunate for the Trojans because Glasgow was trying to call a timeout, Jay, and scored while they were trying to call a timeout. Full timeout.
Full timeout. 4:18 to play in the ball game. It is Glasgow 54, Barren County 48. Back in a minute on Wovo Sports.
Siding and replacement windows and doors. Robert Smith Siding. For free estimates backed by over 20 years of knowledge and experience. Robert Smith Siding. For work warranted for a full 5 years in addition to the manufacturer's warranties. Robert Smith Siding. Home of the green and yellow sign in Glasgow and Bowling Green. Robert Smith Siding. The only siding and remodeling company in the area approved by the Better Business Bureau. Call Robert Smith Siding today at 651-4646, 843-9075, or 1-800-215-6244.
The excellence and excitement you've come to know with Barren County basketball is the same excellence and excitement you'll discover when you become a Farmers Thermogas propane gas customer. Zone coverage and payment options, fast break 24-hour emergency service, and a time-proven game plan against winter price spikes. Guaranteed. Give Farmers Thermogas a call today at 651-6290 and join a winning team. That's Farmers Thermogas, your full-service propane connection.
54-48, Glasgow with a 6-point lead. 4:18 to go. Bird will put it into play for the Trojans. Full court pressure by Glasgow. It comes into Brian Clemens. Brian working it up court against Nathan Holmes. Clemens over the line. Brian still on the dribble. Wants to set it up.
They're going flat and let him go one-on-one.
4:05 to play. Brian, 15-footer. It's going to be no good. And the rebound by Calhoun of the Scotties.
You won't let Glasgow won't let the Trojans sit in the zone. I can guarantee you that.
Here is J.R. Wade with the basketball out front. Feeds it down to the corner to Holmes. Diagonal pass to Calhoun. Hooks it over the left side to Shannon. Out it comes to J.R. Wade to the left wing. They feed it down into Franklin. Turns, goes up against Haynes. He got it in the foul. His fourth. Team's eighth. That's 14 for Poppy Franklin, and that gives Glasgow an 8-point lead with 3:38 to go. And Franklin at the line for one. And the shot is on the way. It is good. 57-48, Glasgow by 9. Spencer Clemens with the basketball. Here's Spencer down the left side, driving against Holmes, and Holmes going to foul him. And that'll be his first, and the team's 8th. It'll be 2 shots for Spencer Clemens. He is 1 for 2 at the line. Are they going to give him 1 and 1? Guess he was fouled before the shot. Free throw, good by Spencer Clemens.
Really big call like that made last night on Chastity Nunn, Jay.
Yeah.
You know, from where I'm sitting, it really looks like a shooting motion.
57-49. Spencer for the bonus. It's up. It is no good. Kicks off to the left side, and Franklin has it for Glasgow. Gives to J.R. Wade. Wade in the front court. 8-point lead for Glasgow. We're down to 3:22 left. Here is Calhoun. Down to Franklin. He'll go under. Puts it in.
Trojans trying to extend their trap, Jay, and then that's opening up Franklin.
Daniel Bird out to Spencer Clemens. Through the hands of Haynes, but Brian Clemens has it. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Shannon of Glasgow. 3 minutes to go. 10-point lead for the Scotties as J.R. Wade has it. Racing through traffic. Goes under. Puts it up. Shot blocked by Haynes. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Holmes. Holmes will send it back out to Calhoun. Here's Calhoun hooking it left side. Shannon for 3. Got it.
Everything going Glasgow's way right now.
62-49. Bird in the left corner with 2:35 to go. Greer, top of the key. Gets rid of it inside to Haynes. Haynes works against Franklin. Fakes, goes up, throws it up against the rim. No good. And it's tapped over to Hall.
He's not getting anything done on offense right now.
62-49. Glasgow by 13. Bounce pass over to Hall. Sends it into Calhoun. Hooks it over the left side of Shannon. He'll try it again for a three. No good. All batted up in the air. Franklin has it. Underneath, there's a shot put up and in by Calhoun. 64-49 Glasgow. Haynes will try a three. Got it.
Trojans need a timeout.
And timeout by the Trojans with a minute 52 to play. And a 12-point lead for Glasgow at 64-52. And it is a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute on WOVO Sports.
I've got Jackson. Hope you can join me coming up on the Monday show. A brand new way to win. A brand new game. Talent is one of the best new games of the year. It's a board game entitled Rumors. Now to win, we'll be giving you 3 tabloid teasers, actual headlines from tabloids. Tell me which one is only a rumor. If you can do that, you win the brand new game Rumors. A $25 value. You can be a winner right here where the winning is on your 70s station.
Jackson Hewitt Super Fast Refund puts your tax refund where it belongs, in your pocket. It's a loan on your tax refund, often in 24 hours. At Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, you get the power of speed and accuracy, almost faster than you can say electronic filing. Stop by Jackson Hewitt Tax Service and let our friendly tax professionals ask you all the right questions for every deduction possible.
A minute 52 to play here in the basketball game. Glasgow with a 12-point lead at 64-52. Glasgow outscoring Barren County 18-8 here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's just it seems like every loose ball is bounced right to a white jersey, but they've played well. They've knocked in the shots. You can't blame it all on breaks, and everything, but they've done everything right. Daniel Bird almost with a steal.
Yeah. Knocked it out of Franklin's hands. Glasgow will get it. Shannon will put it into play with a minute 50 to go. All right, Shannon inbounds the ball. Comes into J.R. Way. Way to the back court, hooks it up court now to Calhoun. Calhoun driving against Greer, throws it up. It's too hard. Battle for the rebound. Shannon over the back.
They got it. They got it.
And it's going to be Shannon's second foul. We'll walk to the other end. It's 2 shots, or rather 1 and 1. That was the 9th foul on Glasgow. Walk to the other end. It'll be who's going to go to the line.
Jay, why is Glasgow shooting the ball up 12, a little over a minute and a half? No, I can't believe that Coach Flinner would be happy with them shooting the ball. That's not. I mean, the next foul on the Trojans. Well, after 2 more fouls, they'll be shooting 2, and they're going to give the Trojans a chance. They keep shooting the ball.
Haynes for 1 and 1. Bradley Haynes 2 out of 4 at the line. Here's the free throw. It's up. It is comes out of there. And a whistle on the rebound and a foul. And a foul is going to be on Brian Clemens. His 4th.
Looked really close to a jump ball, and the Trojans do have the arrow, so give Franklin the free throws, and that's going to put them, this will be the last bonus shot. The next one will be a couple.
Franklin with 9 points here in the fourth quarter. Total of 17 for the game. Here's the free throw. It is off the back of the iron. Rebound by Brad Haynes. Minute 35. Not going to have a lot of time to put up some threes here. 64-52. Can't take a lot of time. Here is Greer. Throws up a fall-away shot. It won't go. Rebound by Shannon. He gives it off to J.R. Wade.
Now you got a foul.
But you don't want to foul J.R. Wade. You've got to get it out of his hands.
You're exactly right.
Here is Shannon with it in the left corner. And it comes to home, and foul is going to be called on Spencer Clemens. His second.
Well, the thing I get concerned about right now, if I'm a coach, Jay, is if a young man gets involved in something and gets himself booted right here, he's got to sit out the first game of Diddle Arena next week. So, you got to remember this game isn't a finality. You're still playing again after this game. So, you got to keep, for winners and losers, got to keep your emotions in check right here.
Home at the line for 2 shots. He hit 2 3-pointers back in the third quarter. Here's his free throw. It is good.
I think both teams in tournament form, Jay. I think whoever draws these teams is going to have their hands full next week.
65-52. Glasgow by 13. Make it 14 as home connects. 66-52. Here's Spencer Clemens. Sends it out to Haynes. Haynes can't shoot the three. Spencer will for three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Bird. He lost his footing and balance. And here's a shot put up no good by Haynes. And Shannon comes up with a basketball for Glasgow. And Shannon's going to be fouled by Daniel Bird. That'll be all. Well, I believe that's his third. That'll be his third personal foul. And it'll be 2 shots coming for Shannon. 55.3 seconds to play. Shannon for 1 and 1, or 2 shots, 2-shot foul. Shannon's 2 out of 3. Here's the first one. It is no good, and he'll get one more. Well,
I'm tired, Jay.
I am too.
4 long drives over here.
And it's been 12 years. Glasgow will finally get him another district championship. Second shot missed by Shannon. Here's Brian Clemens forcing up a 3 that is no good. Rebound by Shannon. Outlet pass to Franklin. Franklin picks that at it, knocked away, but Spencer Clemens is out of bounds.
Don't talk about how long ago it was, Jay, because that's when I played, and I'm trying not to think myself that old yet, even though I am.
Were you a senior in 86?
Junior.
Junior in 86.
Came back and won it in 87.
All right. 20-second timeout by the Trojans with 41.4 seconds to play.
Well, I think both teams might have needed a timeout right here just to collect themselves and say, keep your head about you right here. And it's been a hotly contested game. Both teams played hard. Both coaches did a good job. Both teams played hard. And, it's a game played by kids, and both teams get to play next week. Both teams get to play next week. There's no tears. No tears getting beat in the finals because you get your chance to throw the thing back up Monday, Tuesday, not Monday, Tuesday, Friday or
Saturday, yeah. Glasgow basketball, home with the left baseline. We'll put it into play. Home looking, sends it to J.R. Wade, and immediately a foul is called. And Wade will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Foul is on Bird. That'll be his 4th. Wade is 3 out of 4 at the line. And here's the first one. It's up. It's no good. Wade with 11 points in the basketball game. He had 7 in the first quarter and went scoreless until the 4th quarter. Wade's second throw is good. 12 points for Wade, 67-52. Scotties, 37 seconds left. Here is Spencer Clemens. Pulls up, 8-footer. Got it. 67-54. Wade races up the left side and is bumped from behind by Bird. And that will be Daniel Bird's 5th personal foul. He'll foul out with 8 points. And John Ross will come in the ball game for Barren County. Jordan Stillman also checking in. And coming in for Glasgow,
Coach Matt Kingery.
Right.
They had a couple of numbers switched on at Ross the other night. That's who that is there, though.
And they're going to bring Kalivka, number 42, 6'1 junior.
Helsley is 50.
James Ralph Helsley, number 50, into the game. Mike Miller, Jeremy Zultz will also check in for Barren County. Brandon Greer will come out, and Brian Clemens will come out. Ryan Duff in for Barren County. Just got to remember now, we're still alive. Regional tournament, that's the one that really counts.
You're right. You are right. Big state championship banner here by a team that was a district runner-up, Jay.
That is right.
And they got beat about 15 points or so in the district final, too, by Glasgow.
Yep. Wade missed the first one. The second throw is good. As Alan Wade will come in for the Scotties. 68-54, 26.8 seconds left. As Miller will put it into play to Jeremy Zoltz. Zoltz with the basketball into the front court, off to Ross. Ross back behind the arc, can't shoot it. Here is Zoltz. Feeding it down inside. It's broken up in there, but Miller has it. Fade away jumper is no good. Jordan Spillman going back up, and he fouled. With 11.8 seconds to go. And I don't know who the foul is on. I think it was on Helsley. 68-54, Spillman at the line for two. First one is good. 68-55. Glasgow will be the district champions. Second shot missed. Rebound knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to be Glasgow's ball.
Ed Rich and the staff done a good job over here, Jay. They've got people posted everywhere for crowd control, and they've really put on a good tournament.
Here's a pass knocked away. It'll stay with Glasgow with 9 seconds remaining. 68-55, Glasgow by 13. As Falifka will put the ball into play. Falifka, long cross-court pass, almost dropped out of bounds. Yes, it was.
Boy, let's get this clock rolling and get this thing to the house.
7.6 seconds to go. Barren County will put it into play. Spillman into Zoltz. Zoltz straight away will pop the three from outside. Got it. And that will end it. And the final score will be Glasgow 68, Barren County 58. As Glasgow will be the champions of the 15th district. Barren County the runner-up. We just turned the tables from last year. Barren County won it last year. Glasgow the runner-up this year. Glasgow wins it. Barren County the runner-up. Both teams still advance to 4th regional tournament action next week at Diddle Arena in Bowling Green on the campus of Western Kentucky University. Glasgow wins it 68-58 over Barren County. We'll be back with a post-game wrap-up in 2 minutes on Wovo Sports.